Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Wise Blood, 1979. I'm giving it 5 out of stars. I love this flick. I thought I was going to hate it when I watched the first part. It was rather sublime and banal, but it got progressively weirder and weirder and more extreme and more extreme. It's based on a novel by Flannery O'Connor. Flannery O'Connor. She's from her perspective, the characters in her book act normal. The movie's sort of a skeleton of the novel, according to forgot the guy's name now. The guy who plays the main character. He does an incredible performance. He's good at hamming it up for the camera. I'll post his name in the description box when I remember it. But, man, this movie's nuts. It's got Harry Dean Stanton playing a fake blind Southern preacher. It's got a 15-year-old child bride with hairy armpits. I remember the last time I saw a movie with hairy armpits. Maybe it was Mama Rosso or whatever it was called, the Pasolini flick with Bruna the prostitute. And then saw this guy, I forget his name, it's like Hazel Folks or something like that. Some weird name. He comes back from war. He's in his military uniform. He goes visits his grandpa's house, which is all boarded up and abandoned. And he sees the grave of his grandfather. He starts having flashbacks of his religious fanatic grandfather who's preaching from some tent. He looks at the gravestone and says, instead of angel, it says angle on the tombstone. Then he decides to go into this hick town, which is run down and abandoned for the most part. Only the hick people are left. So he bumps into this dude. They say the N-word a lot to each other, and yeah. The military dude is ignoring him. By now he's switched into a preacher outfit, which is ironic because he's a hardcore anti-Jesus dude. And for some reason he feels compelled to stand up on his car and do his Church of Non-Jesus, this fictional church in his mind. He starts spouting all this anti-Jesus propaganda, and he does this while he meets Henry Dean Stanton, the fake preacher with the sunglasses, pretending like he's blind when he's not. He's got the 15-year-old hussy child bride debutante with him. At first, she said she plays this con game where she's pretending not to like him. But then later on, she puts on the hussy charm, the southern child bride charm on this guy. And, he buys a jalopy car. He thinks it's the greatest thing on the planet. It's like his ultimate concern, almost a substitute for religion, if you will. And he's driving it around like 5 miles an hour. Ned Beatty plays the other fake preacher. He's trying to copycat the guy with his Church of Non-Jesus spiel, but he's better at mesmerizing the Southern folk. He's able to make money off of it. He even hires a look-alike to dress up in pretty much the same preacher outfit. So the guy runs over his clone, the guy in the preacher clothes, and kills him. Then the cop pulls him over. He's sick and tired of this guy going down the road like 3 miles an hour. He says, "I pulled you over because I don't like your face." And then the guy goes, "I don't like your face either." Then he orders him to go out to the top of the hill to show him something. The cop kicks the car as a jalopy into the river, and the guy's devastated. He does total polar opposite of the rest of the movie. He starts behaving like Oedipus. He martyrs himself, actually, and he blinds his eyes out. The 15-year-old hussy doesn't want him anymore, so she takes off. And then the landlord is like trying to hit on him while he's blind. And that's pretty much the end of the movie. It's just way weird. There's a scene with the half-naked white gal in a coffin, wiggling around in a coffin. Not sure what that necromania scene was all about. It was part of the flashbacks from his childhood, but it's just so weird and out of place. I'm guessing it was more detailed in the book, and they just kind of stuck it in there so that fans of the book would recognize it. I can't think of any other explanation for that scene. And oh yeah, the loner dude, the guy who's, there's so much stuff going on in this movie, it's hard to keep track of. But the loner dude from the beginning of the movie tries to make friends with the non-Jesus preacher dude. He it's Brad Dourif. That's his name. I just remembered his name. Yeah, Brad Dourif has a reputation for hamming it up in front of the camera, overacting, like when he's kicking dirt in the Werner Herzog movie that I didn't like. But anyways, so the guy who's trying to befriend him, Brad Dourif, totally rejects him. He pushes him down on the ground at one point because he can't help him find the 15-year-old hussy's house where the Henry Dean Stanton fake blind preacher dude is. So he robs like this shrunken human person from the museum, which is spelled with two V's, and that's how he pronounces it. He thinks he's got wise blood, the power to bring some kind of Jesus-like thing to Brad Dourif, and he doesn't even bring it to Brad Dourif. He brings it to the 15-year-old hussy. Brad Dourif smashes it and throws it out the window. And then the loner dude sees Gongor or something. It's a guy in a monkey suit who shakes. He scares little kids and he shakes his hands. He's got chains on him. He's in a monkey suit. So he's shaking all these little kids' hands. The loner dude is in line. He keeps coming back to shake the man in the monkey suit's hands, and he does this like 6 times. The guy in the monkey suit tells him to go bug off. So he's like lurking at nighttime when the monkey suit carny show is taking off in the truck. He jumps in the truck, beats up the man in the monkey suit off camera inside the truck, and he dresses up like the monkey man. He starts trying to shake other people's hands, like total strangers, and they're either scared of him or they punch him. It's quite funny, actually. And if you're into black humor, you're gonna love this movie. Like I said, for somebody like Flannery O'Connor, it's probably normal behavior, so it's not as funny. You should probably target it to non-Southern people in that respect. But in any case, great flick. So many things going on. I couldn't keep up. I think that they tried to cram a lot of things from the book. Obviously they didn't capture everything, but still a great flick. I'll post the movie and or the trailer in the description box. I'm pretty sure the movie is on YouTube last time I checked. And I'm positive the trailer is on there. So if I can find both links, I'll post them in there. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Right now, watching Network with Faye Dunaway. Got Best Actress Academy Award for 1976. Are you kidding me? Mommy Dearest and the Coat Hanger. The Wire Hanger, I mean. So that should be interesting. It's kind of a satirical take on television, the drug of the nation. And it's also got, was also an inspiration for Howard Jarvis' book, Mad as Hell. So that'll be interesting. I'll try to finish that one up tomorrow. It took me a long time to get through this Wise Blood disc. It's on Criterion Collection, and there's so many bonus features. It's ridiculous. At one point, there's Flannery O'Connor reading one of her short stories. I think she did over 70 short stories, ridiculous amount, something like that. And she's reading one of them on audio. It goes on for like 2 hours with the introduction and the story. And then there's an interview with John Huston at his Mexico little beach property. Him and Bill Moyers, the Lyndon Johnson press secretary who became PBS dude. There's just a ton of bonus features on this disc. It took me forever to get through it. That's why I haven't done a movie review in a while, but should be able to get through Network pretty quick. Got one more Warren Beatty movie to watch, then I'll get through Lee Frost movie and Harry Novick box office international movie. Get through those. So that's the plan, Stan. Laters.